Hello everybody out there, how's it going? I have to start off this video by saying thank you so much for 100,000 subscribers. We reached that milestone here on this channel on Christmas Day actually, and I am just, it's a really exciting milestone, and I'm just so grateful for all of you guys who have been with me maybe since my earlier days on YouTube, or if you are new around here, thank you for being so kind all the time, and it's just a lovely little online community that we have here. So in light of this milestone, and also in light of the new year approaching, I wanted to share with you some mindsets that have really helped me to reach some of my goals, whether, you know, my goals with growing my YouTube channel or, you know, all kinds of other goals. These mindsets can really be applied to absolutely any area of your life where you're wanting to succeed in something or reach a goal. So with all that being said, let's get started. Here are 6 mindsets for success and to help you to achieve any goal. The first mindset is to believe that you will achieve your goal or your dream. I know that this can sound kind of elusive, but when we really believe that we are gonna do it, it changes our actions. It changes the actions that we take because we're in a different headspace. It's not a matter of, I hope I'll be able to, or I might be able to. It's, I am going to do this. It's a matter of how am I going to do this and when am I going to do this? Remember that energy flows where attention goes. You may have heard this before. I think Tony Robbins says it as well. Where focus goes, energy flows. And all this means is that whatever is the primary focus of your attention will become the most prominent in your life. You can probably think of a number of scenarios in your life where you've been really anxious or you've had a lot of fear about something, and you know, your actions and your decisions kind of cater to that, and it sort of becomes your reality. We can use this to our advantage. Be clear about what you want, be relentless in achieving it, and whatever you focus on the most, your energy will inevitably flood toward it. The next mindset. This one's my favorite. I have mentioned it before in a couple of my videos, and that is to not give up. Persistence is a powerful, powerful force. I have learned this firsthand, not giving up. And I'm gonna read to you the definition from Google's definition of persistence. And that is continuing firmly or obstinately in a course of action despite difficulty or opposition. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that. Persistence is continuing firmly in a course of action despite difficulty or opposition. Even when things are difficult or frustrating or discouraging, you continue forward anyway. The thing to remember is that difficulty, roadblocks, setbacks will always exist in our lives. They will always come to us at different times in our life, and there's nothing we can do about it. We can't avoid it. And really, it's not about the setbacks themselves, but it's about how we handle those setbacks. And we have 2 choices. Really, we can either feel really discouraged by them and just give up, or we can feel discouraged by them but just keep trucking along anyways. And that is really what differentiates people who are able to reach their goals and people who just end up giving up too soon. And I promise you that it is the act of continuing forward and pushing forward in spite of difficulty that is going to really make you realize how far you've come when you look back and you think, wow, I didn't give up. Celebrate small successes. That's really hard to say. Successes. Successes. Don't underestimate the importance of small achievements and the little things that you do along the way. It can be easy for us to think that the little things that we do don't make a big difference. Why does it even matter? It's hardly anything. But it's those little steps that we take that make all the difference. It's all the small things put together that equate those really big things that we are trying to reach towards. One of my favorite quotes is, I don't even know if it's a quote, but one of my favorite little phrases is that 1 year equals 365 opportunities. And we can take each day to create the life that we want to live, and make, all those various decisions that get us to where we want to be, or we cannot do that. By giving recognition to the small achievements that we make, the tiny steps that we take, we are shifting our focus from things that we haven't done to things that we have been doing, and that alone can really propel us forward with encouraging momentum. Mindset number 5 is to not compare yourself to others. I know this one can be a little bit tricky, but when we see others around us who are doing great things, they're achieving great things, maybe there are people that you know or that you see that are succeeding in ways that you want to succeed, although it can be easy to compare ourselves to others, it's wonderful when we can turn our perspective around and instead see others' success as something that we can be inspired by. The fact that it is possible, take it as an indicator that we have the potential to do that too. And mindset number 6 is that you don't have to have it all figured out. We'll often wait and wait and wait until the perfect time before we can start working toward our goals or getting started on something. We want to have everything prepped first. We want to have the perfect education first. We want to have all the equipment first. We want to have the workout gear first, you name it. And while having a bit of theory and a bit of, prep work beforehand can be extremely beneficial, and it's great in a number of different ways, it can also become a bit of an unintentional method of putting off doing the real work that we need to do, which is just simply getting started. Just starting somewhere. Even if you feel like things aren't perfectly figured out just yet, that is perfectly fine. I don't think anybody in this world has it all figured out. I definitely don't. A lot of what I have kind of created for myself online or what have you with various goals has just kind of been figured out along the way. It's making mistakes, it's facing challenges that teach us what we need to know and kind of help us to pave the path before us. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little chat of some mindsets that have really made a big difference in my life. I know that I've talked about different types of mindsets in a few different videos. I know that these mindsets will help you to transform your life as well, so that you can create a life that you want to live. I wish you all the most wonderful new year and the most wonderful 2019, and I will see you guys very, very soon.